What's going on, guys? Can you hear me? It's new mic setup. Perfect. It's good that the mic's working. I just bought a mic instead of what I was using, so I wanted to make sure it worked good. We are getting ready to go live with B main number 1 here momentarily. Invites are being sent out as we speak. Looks like in B main number 1 we will have Chassis by Miles on the pole with the Hellion sitting on his outside starting second. Starting third we have Mad Dog with White Chalk starting fourth. Fifth place is MMR Monkey Mafia with T Gasly starting sixth. Starting seventh is Tragic Magic with MMR NJ Cummins starting on his outside, and starting last in B main 1 is Trigger, if he does make it. Trigger is not sure if he was going to make the show or not. Everyone, thanks for watching. We will be going live here momentarily with B main number 1. of our pro late model session in the Tuesday Titans. We are racing at Eldora tonight. After the pro late models run, we will be running the UMPs. UMPs. Actually, I lied. UMPs are at Eldora, and the pro late models are at Cedar Lake. That was my bad. I looked at them backwards. Alright, and here we go into the B main. B main number 1. We are with Chassis by Miles sitting on the outside. Out front, he's got the Hellion diving below him. Behind them, I see White Chalk and that number 11 car. We are taking 4 out of this B main. Top 4 out of this B main will also be taking 4 out of B main number 2, as we are running 2 B mains tonight. Taking 20 to the A main. We are with Mad Dog sitting in 4th. White Chalk's still sitting there in 3rd, battling with Mad Dog and the Hellion. Behind them comes MMR Monkey Mafia. Coming out of the MMR clan. And we got Tragic Magic sitting in here and towards the back as MMR NJ Cummins just gets underneath him. See if he is able to keep that, and he did not. They are pulling sliders with each other, and we have Trigger running at the tail. But Chassis by Miles sitting out front. Hellion sitting 2nd. And then we got White Chalk sitting in 3rd. And in that last transfer position right now, we do have Mad Dog, but we have 3 cars behind them battling. They are running tight back there. Looks like someone does have a little ghost issues. Looks like we have 2 cars inside of each other. But Chassis by Miles still sitting out front. Hellion is trying to put on chase. Hellion gets into the wall, loses a lot of ground, gives White Chalk some time to catch up. White Chalk is now on Hellion's tail. See if White Chalk can get up to Hellion and get by him. Hellion trying to pull away a little bit. But back behind there, we got Mad Dog was just in the wall. Looks like Tragic Magic trying to chase Mad Dog down. Here we are going to go into that last transfer position, see if Tragic Magic is going to be able to get to him, and he was not able to get to him. And our transfer spots are Chassis by Miles finishing first in the B main. The Hellion second, White Chalk third, and Mad Dog in fourth. Up next, we are going to go into B main number 2. So in this one we have Rowdy or Standard for Fans starting first, Don Doe B starting second, starting third is Murph. Here we go. We are going into B main number 3 or 2. Oh, 3. We had 3 B mains. That'd be crazy. Murph starting third, Beaked Ice starting fourth, Gizmo fifth, Dirt Slinger sixth, Irv the 72K car seventh, and Rowdy 1078 eighth. And while we were racing the B main, we do have word from our officials that the wheel invert was spun and the number drawn was 0, so we will not be having an invert for the A main of the top 6 cars. But we got Standard for Fans sitting out front as we speak, sitting in seconds, Don Doe B. We're putting pressure on him is Murph 17. Behind Murph 17, we have Dirt Slinger 88. Ooh, we got one, looped it. Was able to get himself reset and get going again. Looked like Don Doe B got into the wall. Dirt Slinger was able to get into that 3rd spot. But Standard for Fans sitting out front all by himself right now. Don Doe B tries to pull a slider. They are 3 wide coming out of that corner. Look at these guys running 3 wide. And Murph into the wall, trying to run that very high outside, was not able to make it stick. Dirt Slinger up to 2nd place with Don Doe B sitting in 3rd. And we got a battle for 4th between Murph 17 and Beaked Ice. Ooh, a little contact was made. Beaked Ice was able to get into that spot. So right now, sitting on the outside looking in is Murph 17. Standard for Fans just checking out on his own. And we do have Dirt Slinger sitting in 2nd, holding that 2nd spot down. She's looking nice and smooth, was able to drive from towards the back to the front. Get herself into a transfer position. right now we do have Beak Dice 0 sitting in the final transfer position with Dondo B sitting in front of him. But Beak Dice is not giving up easy. He's trying to get into that third position. Wants a little better starting spot at that A main tonight. He doesn't want to start last. But right now he is sitting. Ooh, and he does try to pull a slider. As Dondo B was into the wall. Not sure what happened there, but Beak Dice lost a lot of ground, and I think Murph might have just got below him for that final transfer position. We will have to look at the numbers and see how it rolled out. Now that we are done with this, we will be going into our A main here momentarily. So bear with me for a few minutes while we get the lineup made and we get the cars lined up. All right, everyone, and here we are with our starting lineup for this evening, and we also have our point standings. Sitting in the top, sitting first in points as we speak right now is K-Mac Motorsports with Public Enemy sitting in second. Beer Stick Dan sitting there third, 1 point behind second. Then we got Dr. Decker fourth. Rounding out the top five, we have Pops. But to move forward with our starting lineup for the A main tonight, we have, starting in the 20th position, we have Beaked Ice 0, starting 20th. Starting in the 19th position, we have Mad Dog, also known as Noodle Arms. Starting 18th, we have Don Doe B, with the co-owner of AGNB. Starting 17th, White Chalk. Starting 16th, we have Dirt Slinger 88. Starting in the 15th position, we have the Hellion 410. Starting in the 14th position, we have Standerfer Fan winning B main number 2. And then starting in the 13th position by winning B main number 3 is Chassis by Miles. B main number 1, I mean. Chassis by Miles. Starting in the 12th position tonight, we have Evil Deeds for Free with Pops 0475 starting 11th. Starting 10th, we have Run It with Recycler OT starting 9th. Starting in the 8th position, we have Beer Stick Dan. Starting 7th, we have Marky Mark with Slurpin' Toesies starting 6th place tonight. Starting in the 5th position, we have It's Voodoo Bish. Starting in 4th, we have Public Enemy 112. Starting on his inside in the 3rd position, we have Monster Boy. Starting in the outside of the front row, we have K-Mac Motorsports with TYB Talents starting on the pole. And there you have it, our starting lineup for tonight's A main of our Pro Late models at Cedar Lake. So, coming up here in a few seconds, we will be starting our A main. Here we go. We are going live to our A main. TYB Talents and K-Mac Motorsports starting on that front row. We are going green, going green, going green. TYB Talents and K-Mac Motorsports on that front row. See which one's going to get the jump. It is K-Mac Motorsports getting the jump on that outside, but Talents is going to drive it to the bottom, try to hold that second position for now. But he does have Monster Boy behind him. And Public Enemy. Two other fast cars. In Public Enemy, we have Voodoo. We're behind Monster Boy, sitting in fifth. Ooh, a little contact. Voodoo got a little squirrely, but was able to save it. Looks like we have Slurp and Toesies right there with Marky Mark coming up. Marky slides to the bottom, pulls the slider, slides it up in front of Slurp. Slurp lost some ground there to Recyclers. Recycler gets under him. Oh, and Beer Stick Dan getting pinned to the wall, sliding backwards. Needs to get it woed up and get her going again, but he's getting pinned on that outside. Slurp stuck to the outside also as we speak. Tries to roll it in there on the bottom. Now they're three wide coming out of the corner. Right now Voodoo trying to hold off Marky Mark. Marky Mark gets to that outside. Looks like we have Dirt Slinger stuck on that outside. Don't know what happened to her. A little bit of contact in the back. Must have centered towards the rear. Public Enemy still sitting in third place. Monster Boy in fourth. K-Mac Motorsports still sitting out front. Holding off TYB Talents. Cars are spreading out rather nicely here. K-Mac tags the wall ever so slightly. But he keeps it going. Top four cars have stretched out a little bit. But we got Voodoo still trying to hold off Marky Mark. So Marky Mark's sitting there right behind Voodoo. Stick Dan was able to finally get it out of the wall and get moving. Here we are with Recycler. Running in front of Dirt Slinger, run it. Pops has lagged out or backed out, one of the two. Not exactly sure what happened with him. Evil Deeds for free running here. He looks like he's got lap cars on his tail. With Chassis by Miles, but we got a gaggle of cars back here battling. Standard for Fan, White Chalk. Not sure who else. Let's see. White Chalk getting beat up on that outside. Mad Dog got loose, stuck it to the bottom. Dondo B sitting there in front of White Chalk. We got Beat Dice running right there with those cars also, as they do have the leaders coming up behind them. Looks like K-Mac Motorsports was able to put a lap car between him and Talents, but Talents was able to get back by that lap car. Let's see if Talents has anything for K-Mac Motorsports. As we still have Monster Boy running in fourth, but he has gained some ground on Public Enemy. Public Enemy has a lap car in front of him that he's battling with right now. He was able to get by him. Ooh, and Monster Boy creams into the lap car. It does look like Marky Mark was finally able to get by. It's Voodoo. So he is sitting there in front of Voodoo. Behind Voodoo, we have Recycler. And we have Run It. Evil Deeds parked at the bottom of the track. Out of the way. Nope, and there he goes. He is backed out. Chassis by Miles, then Hellion, then we got Standard for Fan. We come with the lap traffic chasing down White Chalk right now. Dondo B is also backed out of the race. There we are with K-Mac Motorsports, as he was able to put some distance between him and second place. Talents does have another lap car in between him and the leader. Monster Boy's battling with a lap car. Marky Mark is closing in. He's chasing him down. Marky Mark slides to the bottom, trying to get by this lap car, as he is trying to chase down Monster Boy. Monster Boy did catch back up to Public Enemy. K-Mac Motorsports did put two cars between him and second place. Lap car. Monster Boy still holding Marky Mark back. But K-Mac still holding that spot. And here comes TYB Talents. Looks like K-Mac does have this one locked down. Monster Boy still sitting there in fourth, with Public Enemy still sitting in third. Mark lost some ground. His Recycler's starting to chase him down. But K-Mac Motorsports has put a big gap in front of him and second place. We are gonna get the top 3 in here for an interview. Alright everyone, we have our top 3 tonight. We have Public Enemy finishing third. Public Enemy took you a little while to get away from Monster, but when you did, you finally got some space and didn't have to deal with him no more.
Yeah, I was trying to make ground on the bottom, which is hard to do here with the top having such a good run off. Starting third wouldn't, I started on the outside, but got the wall off the bat and kind of just messed it up. So I was trying to get back ground that I couldn't make up after I lost so much.
Yeah, it was definitely, once the cars got spread out, it was,
Everybody's so competitively even at some of these tracks, man. It's hard to make up ground unless you bobble, and running with some of these guys, that's not a easy task to make up because these guys don't make many mistakes.
Oh yeah, for sure. But, it's a good finish for you tonight, finishing third. That'll definitely, help with the points going into next week, and congrats on that third place finish.
Thanks, and yeah, glad to be a part of All Gas No Brakes, and always enjoy running with everybody here. Always fast, good racing. Thanks for having me.
Yep, not a problem. Thanks for running, and we will see you next time.
Always be glad to run and happy to do it.
Alright, congratulations again. And our second place finisher tonight, Talent's finishing second. Talent's pretty quick out there, but once K-Mac got out in front of you and then got a lap car in front of you, it was kind of hard to chase him down.
Yeah, that is true. Congrats, K-Mac, on your win, and Public Enemy on your third place. I took the whole last season off because I had a bunch going off with, everything going on in life and all, but glad to be back this season. I know I missed the first week, last week of this, but I'm here now, and hopefully, this is a start to good things for this season, I hope.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely moving forward with everything, getting things working out pretty good, and it's good to have you running with us tonight, and good second place finish, and hopefully we get to interview you some more here in Victory Lane.
I hope so as well, and thanks once again, K-Mac, and everyone else involved for All Gas No Brakes. Glad to be a part of it. And one other thing I want to note right quick, these lap times, at how close everybody was, is just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was definitely a tight,
I mean,
close race.
we're talking 200ths of a second separates like the top 8, top 10 drivers.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's incredible. That's all I got to say. But have the floor, K-Mac. Congrats, bud.
Yep, congrats on your second place tonight, and we will be talking to you here again soon.
I hope so. Thank you.
Yep. K-Mac had that nice starting spot on the outside and was able to get right out front and not look back. You there, K-Mac?
Yeah, I'm here. The mic was muted. Yeah, it was a fun race. Obviously, anybody would enjoy winning, but it's always fun to battle somebody too. So you just take what you can get. Qualified good, won the heat, survived the invert, and just took it home. We'll take 2 wins in a row and try to get 3 more next week.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely good watching you get out there, get out front, and get that win. I know there's some bumping and banging in the back of the field, but got 20 cars on the track. It's not going to be fully clean.
Yeah, overall it looked like it was okay. I know there was an incident that looked like happened with Dirt Slinger, but we'll look at it and figure out a way to make it better.
Yeah, for sure. And congrats on the win tonight, and definitely know we'll be talking to you somewhere in here.
Yep.
Alrighty, and we will let you get to the UMPs.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So what happened